Boom. In. Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's Cairo. Hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to be getting into ranked play. We haven't done much ranked this season, but we're starting now, and we're starting with Naya Runes. This is a really fun deck. If you've been around since Kaldheim, you remember the Runecraft Champion or Runeforge Champion with all the different runes, and there were some neat builds that made them work, but I think there's this version that's been going around, and I tweaked this one a little bit. But this deck is super fun, and it can be really explosive. So let me show you what we've got going on here. For Generous Visitor, new card from Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. It's a 1/1. When you cast an enchantment, you get to put a +1/+1 counter on any creature, not just the Generous Visitor, so that'll come into play later. We have Michiko's Reign of Truth, a 2-drop, and the first two steps of the saga give a target creature +1/+1 till end of turn for each artifact and enchantment you control, which we're going to have a lot of enchantments. And then you can exile it, and it comes in as Portrait of Michiko, and that gets +1/+1 for each artifact and or enchantment you control. We have Runes of Sustenance. The white rune gives us lifelink. Rune of Speed gives +1/+0 in first strike or haste. We have Rune of Might in here, and we also have Kami of Transience, a 2/2 trample. When you cast an enchantment spell, this gets a counter, and at the beginning of each end step, if you lost an enchantment to your graveyard, you can return it from the graveyard to your hand. Now this right here is one of the big pieces to the combo. Jukai Naturalist, 1 green, 1 white for a 2/2 lifelink, and enchantment spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Which is great. We love getting cheaper enchantments. But paired with the Runeforge Champion, it can be absolutely insanely explosive. Because when Runeforge Champion comes into play, you grab a rune from your library or graveyard, and then you may pay 1 colorless mana rather than pay the mana for the rune spells that you cast, which if you have Jukai Naturalist on board, that becomes 0. So you draw a rune, you pay 0, you put it down, you gain counters from Generous Visitor, or you get counters on Kami of Transience for playing an enchantment. Then you get to draw a card, maybe you have another rune, you lay it down, etc. So you see how it goes. Can be pretty explosive, especially paired with Rune of Might on a little creature, and then Michiko's Reign of Truth. These things can get up to like 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9 pretty easily. Restoration of Iganjo, 3-drop. Go grab a plains from your library, reveal it, put it into your hand. Then you can discard a card on step 2. You can return a permanent from the graveyard, mana 2 or less, to the battlefield tapped. So somebody takes out your Naturalist, somebody takes out your Kami or whatever, bring it back. You can also later grab Michiko's Reign of Truth again when you have a lot of different enchantments out, and that can help you to finish the game, particularly if you have Rune of Might on something, giving it trample. And then it also, on step 3, it exiles, comes back as a 3/4 Vigilance, which makes little colorless spirits when it attacks or blocks. And then Showdown of the Scalds at the top of our curve, to exile some cards off our library, put some counters on things, and keep our hand full. We have Besiju Who Endures as a legendary land, and then the rest are pathways and the Crimson Vow dual lands. May also think about putting in the white legendary land from Kamigawa. Seems to have been pretty good, so I may alter it and put that in there. Feel free. There will be a deck list below. If you like the video, you enjoy the games, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and share. I appreciate it. Helps me to bring you better content or good content, and I will see you next time. Let's do this thing and play some runes for free. No forest. Not cool, guys. Mulligan, Champion, Rune of Speed. Yeah. We'll keep this. We'll get rid of a land. See what we can do with it. Mulligan on the first game. Not promising, but let's go. There's a green. Green. Showdown of the Scalds. Looks like we're facing off against Selesnya. There's a Jukai Naturalist. We have one of those ourselves. Search our library for a rune of sustenance. And then we'll play Jukai Naturalist, and then we'll play Rune of Speed and Sustenance and do all kinds of cool stuff. Or not, because they have a Circle of Confinement. But that's okay. Companion. We'll take 2. There's another champion. Alright, alright. Play a showdown. Showdown. Kami of Transients, some lands, that's cool. I'm liking it. So what order are we going to do this all in? We're going to go Jukai Naturalist, then we'll drop another Forest, and we'll play Runeforge Champion, I guess? Oh, they're going to take the showdown. Okay. Okay, let's play Jukai Naturalist. Let's play a Forest. Play Runeforge Champion. We'll search our library, grab a Rune of Speed. 0 here. Zero here. Drawing cards. Rune of Speed. Go in. We have some life linkers of our own. You know, I'm somewhat of a scientist myself. So, if they don't remove those, what do we grab? We go grab... There's Besiege. Yeah. We'll grab Plains. Restoration of Iganjo. They attack us with everything. Alright. Go here. Let's go showdown. Here's a Naturalist. Here's a Rune of Speed for 0. And we'll play Michiko's Reign of Truth. Make that 9, go in for 12. $29 health. So I guess we go Generous Visitor. There's a Hallowed Haunting. Okay. They have Flying Vigilance, that's cool. So we go to 25. Here. Okay. Sundown Pass. Got the concede, so I'm not sure. That's cool. We got the victory, but I'm not sure what we're gonna do here. Let's parse this out. Generous visitor for 1 comes in. Then we say Michiko's Reign of Truth. We make this huge. We should have maybe gotten a trample rune. That would have really put it over the top, but that's awesome. Our runes are here. Okay. So Jukai Naturalist on 2. Or maybe, and then we go Restoration on 3. If we draw a mountain, I think we're in really good shape. So, this is red whites. This needs to be green. Then the Bugbear and Pit Fighter. Okay, so this needs to be white Naturalist. Play with fire. It's dead. Ronin. 4 damage. There's a Sundown Pass. Alright, so let's go. Do we get the Restoration going? We're going to get hit for 4 at least. Or do we get a Jukai Naturalist out with haste, do 2 damage, take him to 18, we go to 18? That seems... Or 17, excuse me. Seems good. Card. In. They may have more cheap removal for the Naturalist, but if they don't, we're going to gain some good life here. Yep. There. So we're going to take 2. I guess we'll get Iganjo going, grab a Plains. They got Expanded Anatomy. That's interesting. Here's a Runeforge Champion. What's up with that? Let's do that. Search our library to grab a Rune of Sustenance. Cast the Rune of Speed. Grab a card. In. Chandra comes out.
Without the sun, I'll light your way.
Add a mana, deal damage. Kumano faces Kakazin. Damage. Ronin. Coming in. Saving the Pit Fighter to block. When you're against mono red and they start holding back something to block, you're in good shape. Alright. So, let's go Showdown. Draw a land, hopefully. No lands. Alright. We'll go face here. Sucks. If we would draw a land, we could have put a Rune of Sustenance on. See what they've got. As long as we don't die this turn, we can go Jukai Naturalist next turn and then a bunch of runes. I think we're gonna be okay. Naturalist. Damn. Got there. Our opponent's name is a sad fat man. Well, I just want to let them win now. That's a psychological trick, sad fat man. Not gonna work. Alright, let's go in. Hopefully we can draw a Naturalist and we'll be on our way. I think we can keep this. Let's go white here. I twitch. Red. In for 1. Green. Shambling Ghast. Alright, let's go. Green. Champion. Searching the library to grab a Rune of Might. I twitch in. Old Rutstein, 1/4. Enters the battlefield, mill a card. If a land is milled, get a treasure. A creature is milled, get a 1/1 insect. If a non-creature, non-land is milled, get a blood token. Alright, Naturalist. Green. Rune of Sustenance. Rune of Might. In. Block with Old Rutstein. Or both. Kill the Jukai Naturalist, I assume. Or get a treasure. Yeah, that wouldn't work. Alright. Treasure to get what? A meat hook down? I twitch. Okay. How do we do this? In what order? I guess we go Runeforge Champion. Go into our library. Grab a Rune of Speed. Play 0. Cast with this one. Yeah. Here. Card. Yeah, Generous Visitor. Reign of Truth. Here. Go in here. Probably should have put that on the Trampler, but I didn't want to put all of our eggs in one basket. See if a board wipe comes. If a board wipe doesn't come, I think we're in pretty decent shape. They just milled out a meat hook. See if they have another one. Oxroll. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so they're gonna kill our Generous Visitor. Get a slug. Here. Runeforge Champion. We'll grab a Rune of Might. Yes. Okay, in with the 9. Double there. Okay, we know Toxrill's gonna kill the Naturalist here. Gonna get a slug. I have to continue to be aggressive. That's our whole game plan. Pest summoning. Okay, 2 mana left, a couple blood tokens. I guess we'll play Showdown, see what we can pack onto these champions. See if we draw any runes. We did. Need 1 for that. Alright, so let's go rune here, cast with this one. On here. That's a problem, because we can't cast the Naturalist and then cast Michiko's Reign of Truth, so I think what we do here, we just try for Michiko, and we'll go here. 11-11. Okay, not gonna be enough. All they have to do, they can just take it actually, and then all these die. But that's the course of action that we had to take. Oh, they're going to block with Toxrill? Really? They must have a plan. Oh, bring it back. Yeah. Okay. Dead. I have 45 life, though. But our Runeforge Champion's gonna die. Play it out, see what happens. If they kill our portrait of Michiko, then we're just gonna concede. Alright, in with the slugs. There goes the Runeforge Champion. Okay, Generous Visitor, counter there. Naturalist in, counter there. Restoration of Biganjo, counter there. Plains. Rune of Might. It's a land. Alright. Well, here we go. Everything except Toxrill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Preventing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. They go to 5. Kill our generous visitor. All right. That's gone. There goes the Naturalist. Yeah, we'll discard this Plains. And I guess we'll bring back Naturalist. Toxrill's tearing us up. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and concede. I think we have 45 life, but I don't think there's any way that we actually win this now. Yes. Should have done that before they attacked, but I wasn't thinking I was going to use it on their land, but I guess might as well. Okay. What do we draw? Showdown. It's a good top deck anyway. We'll see what we can do with it. Army of Transients, another Showdown. Machikos. Stack the Showdowns. All lands. Alright. Well then we'll play... This is going to be a, what? 1-2 by the time it gets back to our turn. Play the Rune. See if we can give it Trample. We can give it Trample and put out Machiko's Reign of Truth and put a bunch of counters on it. Might be able to do something. Blood Token, searching for cards. Diagraph Rebirth. Okay. What could they bring back? Old Rutstein. Dreadfeast Demon they could bring back for sure. Have it eat these slugs. Yeah, that's probably the nail in the coffin. We needed trample, which we're not going to have. Up to 63 life. Alright, we're gonna concede. They have Dreadfast Demons. We have Dreadfeast Demons. We have no way to deal with them, but that was a good game. 2-1. Okay, we have a Generous Visitor. Then we have Michiko's Reign of Truth here for turn 2. If we draw a land, we're gonna be good for lands. Let's try it. It's risky. Sentinel. Okay. There's a Rune of Might. We'll cast that next turn and see if we can grab another land. We'll get Michiko's out going. Here. In. Magda. They're going to tap Magda here, make a treasure, I guess. And then do what with it? Cheap removal spell would be great against the visitor. Yep. Got it there. Alright. There's a land. Yeah. That. Restoration. Alright, Gruul. We're gonna get the pressure on us here, bet. I have 5 mana. Goldspan, maybe? Yeah. Great start. Yep, I'll discard that Plains. Bring back Generous Visitor. We will get another restoration going. Draw a Rune of Might. Hopefully we can draw our lifelink rune and put Michiko's Reign of Truth down. They're going to have a lot of power coming in at us, though. Dragon's Fire. Another dragon? Jasper, Sentinel, and the Magda combo. Been good for a few months, and it's still good, boy. Discard the planes. Bring back Machiko. "12/12 trample." See if they can kill us next turn. I might be able to. We've got 5 in the air. We'll block a Magda. But they may, if they can get another gold span down, that's 10 to us. Do what they have. Tapped. Lots of mana. 9 to be exact. Fading Hope. Okay. Come in with the gold span. So they're gonna have to play a creature here, right? Yep. Sentinel comes down for chump. And a Magda. It's gonna be tough to get through. I was hoping that we'd be able to get a trample. A trample rune on that architect, but we cannot, so we lose. It was close though. All right. Yeah, we'll keep this. But it's on white. I'd like to have a 2-drop creature. We do not currently have one. Play that on green. Green. And then we'll play it. Even though technically number 1 doesn't do anything, it's okay. Golgari. Innkeeper's down. That red. Get the champion out. Library. We need to get a rune of speed. Okay, I guess they're gonna go for the champion here. In for 5. Acquisitions expert. They can see the Rune of Might. Right. Champion down. Grab a Rune of Speed. It's on red. Speed here for 1. Sustenance here. In. Okay. See what they've got to drop. 6 mana. Long Reach of Night. I will discard a card. How about Restoration? Acquisitions Expert. Okay, we're not going to need the Showdown. They're tapped out. So we'll just go Machiko on the Trampler and we'll be good to go. Boom. In. Got him. Okay, Visitor, and then Rune of Sustenance turn 2. Hopefully we draw a land for Runeforge Champion. Looks pretty decent. Visitor down. Usher. There's a land. Alright, so we'll play this on red. Yeah, another visitor. 2 visitors is better than a Rune of Sustenance for a visitor, since we did draw a land. Okay, we'll take that. I like where this is going. White. Let's go in. We have Sustenance. Let's grab a Rune of Might. Hopefully they don't exile our Runeforge Champion. I think we're gonna still be okay. They don't want the lifelink to happen. Don't blame them. Usher's in. We'll take it. Alright, we gotta put that on white. Play this for 1. Who do we want trampling? Here? 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 Draw a card. Oh, it's a Jukai Naturalist. Yes. It means this is 0. Haste here. Counter. Counter. Draw another rune. Nope. Alright. 5, 4, 3. In. Okay, Showdown. We have a Naturalist and a Runeforge Champion, so Showdown next turn. If we draw some runes, we'll just keep laying them down. Usher. And Redain. That messes with our Showdown. But Yeah, I think we're okay. Rune of Might in here. There's a land. Sustenance. In. Here. Okay. In. And in. Okay, we'll definitely take out the aspirant and we'll leave that the way it is. Yep. Yep. Good to go. I didn't think it was going to be exactly lethal, but it turned out to be exactly lethal. Stacking runes! That will wrap up our video for today. I hope you enjoyed the matches. As you can see, the deck is actually pretty explosive when you have your pieces on the board like Jukai Naturalist and Runeforge Champion, and you can just show down and keep churning out things and runes and get explosive with Trample and Lifelink and all kinds of stuff. Hope you liked the video. Hit the thumbs up for me if you would. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time.